Sir?
What's up, dog?
We're ready.
You ready to shoot, homie?
We're rolling right now.
All right, man. I didn't know. My fault. What's good?
Can you please state your name for the camera?
Yes, Gangsta J Fresh, all day repping the hood. What's good?
How you doing, Mr. Fresh? All right. Can you please explain your attire for today?
Yes, sir. You know, it's fresh. You know, I figure since I'm an African American who gives his thoughts and opinions, you know, as I'm rhyming, I'm supposed to have this image as a hoodlum, a thug who lives in the cut or the body or the ghetto, just oblivious to the real world beyond the boundaries of my residence. I mean, if that's true. But I mean, let's take a look at this though. That same stereotype, as David always says, is why things get personal and why we have rebel speakers going out just to prove a point that because you're from the hood or the ghetto that we're not able to comprehend or relay a message that's worthy enough to speak to the youth out there today. So I feel that, you know, as African American who does this is me, man. I mean, ain't this how I'm supposed to be? This is what America says, right?
Very well spoken, Mr. Fresh. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the world on behalf of yourself or anyone else from the hood?
I guess so. I guess I could. I wrote a few lines down if you don't mind me saying them, do you? I mean,
no, sir.
It's real brief. Okay. Basically, it goes, this is to the political suitors who claim that because my skin's too dark, I'm not able to operate a computer. Or since I wear a do-rag, I'm too bad. And since my pants sag, I'm not able to advance in a math class with my black eye. See, no need to swear as I stare in the camera lens just to share my thoughts and opinions on how that's not fair. JVC, Pioneer, Sony, you know the stereotypes on how I don't live the American Mario life or can marry those wives who are able to go to school, tend to their husbands, and carry on life. I'm a black man, I'm 24. Statistics show that I'm supposed to be in prison. School is where I've been. Ironically enough, you can't say I've been on lockdown because I stayed behind the pen. But see, this is not me though. This is just an image that I'm supposed to have, or America says I'm supposed to have. My style is more clean cut, nice guy. Let me show you. Now on the other hand, this is more me. Not a thug in the hood who parades with a gun. Instead, I use my mind as a chamber, my mouth as a barrel, and these words are the bullets. Now we've all heard the saying that bullets don't have a name. And if true, then hopefully these words can pierce the heart or brain of a stranger, and through that wound of knowledge we share a connection that we thought we never had before. Now we all hear questions today on whether is poetry still relevant, why people still listen to it, or why people still do it. Well, I have a few questions of my own that might answer those questions. Who is a good poet? What is good poetry? Do I have to rhyme with every single line? Does my work have to be broken in stanzas while spoken? Am I supposed to humor the brain or say something to soothe the pain? But don't mind me, I'm just wondering. Do I have to portray a certain image or become slave to a mediocre gimmick? Does my work have to favor one aspect of society? Or should my knowledge and perspective have a variety? Who's to decide what's wrong and what's right? And why should I take advice from someone who has never written a poem in their life? But don't mind me, I'm just wondering. So since I have a way with words, am I allowed to walk up to a girl with sexy curves, tell her all the nasty little things I want to do and not be considered a perv? If not, then what purpose does this talent serve? See, I heard through the grapevine that a great mind can take rhymes, shape time, create signs, and relay lines that show a different perception and relate minds. And I believe this is why we bother with poetry today. Thank you.